Warning: the following video is intended for viewers 13 years and older. Viewer discretion is advised. You're here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, my YouTube family. I'm here. I'm Ghost of Sparta with another awesome S.H Figuarts Tamashii Nations Dragon Ball Z Majin Buu review. As you can see, this is a pretty big package from the little intro earlier. This guy has a ton of accessories. I also have a special accessory that I bought from a third-party vendor that's making an extra head for him. So I'll leave that for you guys in a little bit at the end of the video so you guys can see that. And remember to stay tuned for the slideshow. If you're new to this channel and you just stumbled upon, because you like action figures and you collect action figures, my name is Ghost of Sparta, and I review action figures for your shelf, so that way you don't waste time buying it and not being satisfied. Check my channel out first on the action figure that I might have reviewed for you, or that you're looking for, and I might have reviewed it, and then you can see if it's worth being on your shelf. So guys, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel so that we can get a bunch of support, and also hit the bell icon so that we get notified of new content. So let's get this guy out of his cardboard prison and see what he's all about. And there you have it, guys. We have Majin Buu out of his cardboard prison, and he's a pretty good looking figure. I mean, he feels pretty hollow, not gonna lie. I mean, for him being so round, I mean, there's not much they're gonna do. They're not gonna make you a solid plastic figure, but he does feel pretty hollow. So it's like they use like a shell kind of version or way of molding the figure. He feels, he has a good weight to him, but he does feel like he's full of air. No pun intended. But let's check out how tall he is. I have him pretty much standing straight up. As you can see here, according to my measuring device, at the top of his head, he's looking about 6.5 inches. And then all the way to his antenna, he's looking about 8 inches or so. You let me know in the comments if I'm right about that, but that's what I'm looking at right here. So the figure feels pretty good. I mean, when you take a look at it, the paint looks great. You could see the outlining right here of the gold. There's no gold on the pink. They did a really good job of that. Once again, not a big fan of the plastic cape. I mean, I get what they're going for. I mean, it keeps the anime vibe, like you're able to get the certain detail out of it for posing. But I mean, I think if they would have done with a cloth cape, it would have been so much better. So much better. The M on the Majin symbol looks great. The paint looks really good. I mean, there's some scuff marks maybe from shipping that you could see right there. But other than that, it's a pretty solid figure. I mean, the paint, there's some shading all over his white pants. You can see there's like blackness, like a darkness to it, because this was probably molded in white, and then they just threw some nice light black paint over it for shading. So let's take a look at the articulation. His head rotates 360 degrees. It's able to look down a fair bit, and that's about as much articulation for the neck joint that you're gonna get right there. His arms rotate 360 degrees. We have a butterfly joint, as you can see here, that works very well to extend his arm out a little bit. And as you can see in there, you can probably see it, that it's pretty hollow in there. So we have a bicep swivel, 360 degrees. We have a double jointed elbow. Do we have a, nope, we don't have any forearm articulation, but we do get a wish swivel and a hinge because it's on a ball peg. So, taking out the arms is that simple, or the hands, I'm sorry, and pop them back on. We do get a waist rotation here, or swivel. I could feel it kind of like as I'm doing it, it kind of shakes the legs a little bit. So, we can get a little crunch there, and then we can get a little puffy chest action there if you push him up forward. So like he's doing a body thrust at you. There is no other articulation there. This is one solid piece of plastic, but his legs move up that much, move back that much, and we also get it to go outside, off to the sides. If you wanted to try to do like a little flying sidekick, we have that as well. So we do get a upper thigh swivel, I guess you want to call it. We get a single jointed knee. We get ankle rockers right here, and we also get a toe hinge, to help balance him. But standing this figure up is not that bad. It's a great figure. It's good for the display. I think it gives us everything we need when it comes to Majin Buu, that you can ask for. because it's a great figure. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I do have other accessories to show you. If you guys remember, there's an accessory that comes with another figure. I'll leave a little card in the right hand corner for my Super Buu or Evil Buu video or review, and you can see the accessory that's there if you want, but I'm also going to show it here, and I have a third-party accessory that I want to show you guys, so that way you guys can know, you know, if you guys want to pick up this figure and all these other accessories. I mean, only one of them is hidden behind a pretty much paywall because you have to buy another figure, but other than that, I mean, you could buy some of these other ones from other third-party companies. So let's see the other accessories this guy has as of hands and you know, other things. So we'll be right back. Great, so now we have the rest of the accessories that he has. He does come with three heads, but we'll get to those right now. But you can see he has 3 pairs of hands. He has these slightly gripping hands that looks like they would hold the bar of chocolate here that he comes with, which is, I think, detailed very well. You got the aluminum paint here that looks like, you know, aluminum wrapping that most chocolate companies use. You can see they're all little squares. They molded it really nice, and it's slightly melted from biting and being in his mouth. Looks great. Looks like he's having a good time with the chocolate bar. There's no branding on the chocolate bar, but he does come with 2 pairs of those hands, and then he does come with 2 pointing hands, as you can see here, and then he has his 2 fisted hands that he has inside the package. So I mean, that's pretty much it with the accessories for Majin Buu. I mean, as in other hands, and he has a little chocolate because, you know, Majin Buu likes his sweets. So let's take a look at the rest of the head. Okay, so this is the head that he comes in inside the package. You can see he's looking pretty dapper there. You know, he has a nice little smile on his face. His eyes are, you know, pretty much close together. The paint on the head looks really good. I mean, he has the little hash marks, as you can see right here. He has these little marks right here, you know, for the detail of the face. So, I mean, they did a really good job with this face. I mean, showing him real happy, you know, innocent. You could get a real good innocent vibe for that. And it's good for a display. If you're going to have him there with the dog like Mr. Hercule comes with, I could leave a little card in the top for that. So you can watch my Hercule review because he does come with the dog. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, but leave me a comment below if you guys remember the dog's name in Dragon Ball Z that Hercule saved and Buu saved. So that's that head there. Let me show you the other head that he comes with. So the second head that comes in the package with Majin Buu is this sticking his tongue out face that he has here. It's pretty much the same mold as the original one that had on the first, but you know, they added this little molded detail of his tongue sticking out, and he also has the same details. His eyes are closed. He has the wrinkles on the face, and it looks really great. I mean, you have the holes on the head. I mean, it depicts how goofy a character Majin Buu is. I mean, he was mostly used for, you know, comedy in the sense, and he was technically a big villain, but this captures the figure's very fantastic look and pudginess that he is. You know, all you can think of is happiness and joy when looking at this figure. Let's take a look at the next head right now. Okay, so the next head that we have here is his like grinning, menacing face. Kind of looks like he found a piece of cake that he wants to eat, or there's some fun about to happen. So we have his teeth grinning right there. His eyes are open real wide. You can kind of see the pupil in there, and it looks great. Like I said, these figures that S.H Figuarts and Tamashii Nations make are great. I mean, I haven't had a bad one yet. I think the quality is really good, but I mean, back in the day when they first started, I'll leave another card to my Super Saiyan 3 review. That figure, like, the paint is so bad. You guys need to take a look at that figure itself. I'll leave a little card for that one there, but it's such a great figure, but the paint was just bad. I don't know what they were trying to do with that. But back to this figure here, this head's great. It's just awesome. You can't get any better than that. So let's take a look at the other head that comes with the Majin Buu, or the Super Buu figure, and let me swap that out for you guys. Okay, so this is the face that comes out from the S.H Figuarts Super Buu or Evil Buu figure. This head comes with the little effect piece on top where his antenna is extended forward, just like he's about to turn somebody into chocolate, pretty much. So this figure comes behind, like I said, a paywall, because you have to buy another figure, but it's still a great accessory that comes with that figure. So I mean, it's obviously the best option to pick up both figures, in my opinion. So the paint apps on this was really good. I mean, obviously it's done from the same company. It comes with a little effect piece. I mean, them giving us effect pieces is awesome. We gotta love that. So let's take a look at the last accessory that I have that's from a third-party company. I don't know the name of it. If you guys do, please leave me a comment, but let me swap out these heads for you so that way you guys can take a look at it. So I'm not gonna lie, swapping out the heads from this figure is a little bit difficult because it's so round, and trying to get the, you know, peg or the port inside the hole. I mean, you can see here, this is how you're pretty much doing it. So it gets kind of hard. The what's it called, a peg joint, or the I can't remember the damn name, but just trying to get it in there, you know, without being able to see it is pretty difficult. I mean, the other figures, you know, you can remove their face plate and you can see the hole, and you're able to put the ball peg in there. And so here's the last face that I got from a third-party seller from Toyco, which is the people that I buy my figures from. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can see, you know, and order from that guy. He does great with shipping and everything. Once again, I'm not sponsored by him whatsoever. It's just something I'm doing for you guys, so that way you guys can get some value out of it. And a lot of people don't know where to pick up these figures, and he's a really good seller. He ships out, he has great prices and everything. So here's the last one I have. This is the Angry Face Boo, where he has the steam coming out. The little steams are little plastic pieces. They're really jello-y or plasticky. You know, you could break them if you really tried, but they are pliable, so you can move them around. The sculpt on them are all the same. I don't think they're not different ones. I don't know if they don't go in different pegs or anything like that, because there was no instructions. They literally shipped it to me in a little baggie like this, and that was it. That's how they sent it to me. So yeah, they didn't have any product packaging like Demonical Fit or anything like that. So you can see, I think the color of the face is a little off. I mean, compared to, like, let's say this one, you can see that the pink is a lot shinier and glossier. This one looks a little bit more red. It might be because they're trying to show that he's angry, so he's puffing up his face, so he's getting red. So that's a pretty good detail if that's what it is, or maybe it was just they couldn't match the color pink. I don't know. But the fact to have, you know, pretty much 5 heads is pretty awesome for a figure for multiple display options. So I would definitely look into that. Toyco has this thing for sale. I think it was like 30 bucks or so, but it's a great accessory for this figure. So let's get there. You have it, guys. We have a fantastic S.H Figuarts figure, Majin Buu, with a ton of accessories. I mean, some of them you do have to buy from either third party, or you have to buy an additional figure, but who cares? Who cares? I mean, you're just adding more to your collection. You're getting an extra accessory. I mean, well, there's no neg in that. I mean, these figures have great value to any collector that's out there. So I definitely recommend this guy, because it's such a fantastic figure for any collector out there. So like I mentioned before, there is a slideshow, so get ready for that. I'm gonna try to make it funny if I can. And also, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, so that way you guys don't miss awesome and fantastic reviews from I'm Ghost of Sparta, which is me. So until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next review. Sorry for this one being so late. Like I said, I cut off work a little late, but that's about it. So enjoy the rest of this slideshow, and make sure to hit that like button, guys. Until next time.